I bet you're wondering, what are we going to be rolling out of the Ignition GT garage this week? Well, let me tell you, it has 4 wheels, it's got a bonnet, it's got a boot. This one happens to be blue in color. It sounds like any car we're going to find on the road. But for just 250,000 Rand, they have given this a car that is steeped with heaps and heaps of racing heritage.
Get up!
The French carmaker's participation in motorsport goes back over 100 years, when the Renault brothers realized the good PR they could get out of racing their vehicles around a track. Of late, it's been more bad publicity than good for Renault in Formula One, but this little RS speaks for itself as it thumps its way around the track. You won't see vast differences in the exterior of this new version of the sport at first glance, but look closer and you'll notice a whole load of F1-derived additions. Renault talks of extractors, wings and the more muscular stance, yes, that old favourite. All I know is that it's one hell of a looker, with that gloss black finish on the diffuser on the butt and on the front bumper mouldings and mirrors being the cherry on top of a gorgeously aggressive skin.
Sure, it's obvious to see that the RS has all the visual appeal that the tyre kickers are going to love. It's got splitters in the front, it's got the rear diffuser at the back, those 2 awesome chrome pipes. It's got 17-inch attention-grabbing bespoke mag wheels. Now, let's be honest, I'm not an F1 racing driver or even a race engineer. Those things are not there just for the aesthetic appeal. They actually do something, but I'm not going to bore you with the scientific detail. All I can tell you is the splitters ensure that there's better airflow into the engine. Renault is still sticking with that F1 technology where they use the air flowing underneath the car through the diffusers to give it better grip and keep it down on the road. But seriously, memorize this stuff if you want to impress your mates at the pub. What it means for you driving the car is that it gives that Renault Clio RS unbelievable levels of grip and superb handling, whether on the track or in usual driving conditions.
On track, the RS is a real foot stomper. The slightly wider track and ever so slightly longer wheelbase give the Clio a more precise feel on the black stuff. But we did find it rather annoying to have the hazards flashing an alarm every time Marius pulled a fast one round a corner. Down the straight, the new Clio RS makes an impressive 6.9-second beeline for the 100 mark and hits a top speed of 225.
We were having so much fun driving the Renault Clio 3 RS around Kyalami. Actually, I forgot to do an in-car driving link telling you just how amazing this car is. Renault has always had that really funky little sales pitch, that va va voom. This is va va voom kaboom. If you thought the Clio 2, the older generation, was a lot of fun, this is way better, and let me tell you why.
Get up! Drop the top, it's time to pump.
Well, we may as well start with the power plant. They've beefed up their 2-litre 16-valve normally aspirated engine. It's now pushing out 147.5 kilowatts. And that really is where the fun is. We've driven a lot of the competitors, the Honda Civic Type R, the Corsa OPC, Corsa with the turbo, and the Civic obviously high revving. And I just find that the power delivered with this Clio now, with that 2-litre engine, is just sweet throughout. It's very punchy low down, so it gives it unbelievable acceleration, doing 0 to 100 in 6.9 seconds, which is super impressive. So it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit wider, but at the back they've got a deflection torsion beam, which is giving it way more rigidity, up 25%. They've also increased the roll bars in the front and the back. So your ride now is more supreme, if that's even possible, than the older generation. But it is heaps of fun to drive. What I enjoyed, I mean, we obviously started out with all the ABS and EBD and all the traction control and stability stuff on, and it really takes a lot of pushing before the RS decides to help you out. And when it does, it's pretty subtle, just grips on the front, the end that's losing grip, and brings you back in line. But loads of fun. What I do enjoy, I suppose, is that they're selling this car with an advanced driving course. So when you get it, they're going to actually teach you how to drive this. And I think that's important because this is a little pocket rocket.
On the inside of the hot hatch, you'll get all the bits and bobs to make you feel like a racer. The yellow rev counter, Renault sport seats in two-tone that hug you round corners, and aluminium pedals are just some of the features you've come to expect. You've got stitching on your steering wheel in case you forget which way you're going amidst all the cornering hysteria. Plug in your iPod or MP3 player and you're set to go.
And true to form, with all French manufacturers, it is stacked with all the goodies. I mean, your side mirrors fold in electronically, electric windows, it's got cruise control, adaptive headlights that adjust to light and corners, rain sensitive windscreen wipers. I mean, that means nothing to you. What you're going to be caring about is the unbelievable high revving 2-litre normally aspirated engine. You're going to love the Brembo brakes, the bucket seats. The only thing that doesn't come standard, balls.